The Tangled Tree. A Radical New History of Life by David Quammen. Read by Jacques Roy.
Three Surprises. An Introduction. Life in the universe, as far as we know, and no matter how vividly we may imagine otherwise, is a peculiar phenomenon confined to planet Earth. There's plenty of speculation and probabilistic noodling, but zero evidence to the contrary. The mathematical odds and chemical circumstances do seem to suggest that life should exist elsewhere. But the reality of such alternate life, if any, is so far unavailable for inspection. It's a guess, whereas earthly life is a fact. Some astounding discovery of extraterrestrial beings announced tomorrow or next year or long after your time and mine may disprove this impression of Earth's uniqueness. For now, though, it's what we have. Life is a story that has unfolded here only, on a relatively small sphere of rock in an inconspicuous corner of one middling galaxy. It's a story that, to the best of our knowledge, has occurred just once. The shape of this story, in its broad outlines as well as its finer details, is therefore a matter of some interest. What happened over the course of roughly 4 billion years to bring life from its primordial origins into the fluorescence of diversity and complexity we see now? How did it happen? By what concatenation of accident and determination did it yield creatures so wondrous as humans, and blue whales and tyrannosaurs and giant sequoias? We know there have been crucial transitions in evolutionary history, improbable incidents of convergence, dead ends, mass extinctions, big events, and little ones with big consequences, including some fateful contingencies that have left behind evidence of their occurrence embedded subtly throughout the fossil record and the living world. Alter those few contingencies as a thought experiment, and everything would be different. We wouldn't exist. Animals and plants wouldn't exist. Why did it happen as it did and not some other way? Religions have their responses to such questions, but for science, the answers must be discovered and then supported with empirical evidence, not received in a holy trance. This book is about a new method of telling that story, a new method of deducing it, and certain unexpected insights that have flowed from the new method. The method has a name: molecular phylogenetics. Wrinkle your nose at that fancy phrase, if you will, and I'll wrinkle with you. But in fact, what it means is fairly simple. Reading the deep history of life and the patterns of relatedness from the sequence of constituent units in certain long molecules, as those molecules exist today within living creatures. The molecules mainly in question are DNA, RNA, and a few select proteins. The constituent units are nucleotide bases and amino acids, more definition of those to come. The unexpected insights have fundamentally reshaped what we think we know about life's history and the functional parts of living beings, including ourselves. In particular, there have come 3 big surprises about who we are, we multicellular animals, more particularly we humans, and what we are, and how life on our planet has evolved. One of those 3 surprises involves an anomalous form of creature, a whole category of life, previously unsuspected and now known as the archaea. Their name gets uppercased when used as a formal taxonomic category, archaea. Another is a mode of hereditary change that was also unsuspected, now called horizontal gene transfer. The third is a revelation, or anyway a strong likelihood, about our own deepest ancestry. We ourselves, we humans, probably come from creatures that as recently as 40 years ago were unknown to exist. The discovery and identification of the archaea, which had long been mistaken for subgroups of bacteria, revealed that present-day life at the microbial scale is very different from what science had previously depicted, and that the early history of life was very different too. The recognition of horizontal gene transfer, HGT in the alphabet soup of the experts, as a widespread phenomenon has overturned the traditional certitude that genes flow only vertically from parents to offspring and can't be traded sideways across species boundaries. The latest news on archaea.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?